Teresa Davie-Rossouw. I'm the sales manager for Mobi Ventures. And as Mobi Ventures, we create a holistic approach throughout South Africa for emergency response and safety solutions. Within Mobi Ventures, we have different entities. We have Mobi Claw 911, Mobi Response 911, Mobi Detect 911, as well as Mobi Track 911 and our Mobi Ambo plan, which all work together to help save lives. We're all there for the community, corporates, as well as individuals. So should anyone ever have an emergency anywhere in South Africa, they have a reliable safety solution in the palm of their hand to call for help if they need help quickly. Mobi Claw in a whole started 9 years ago, and the founder of Mobi Claw is Mike Myers alongside Paul Stone. I started with them right from the beginning. Pretty much 6 months into the company, they invested in me and they asked me to come through to help them grow Mobi Claw from a sales perspective. And ever since then, it's been a phenomenal road. We've just seen the company grow from strength to strength. And we always wanted to create a product where when you're in a vulnerable situation and you're not sure what to do, you have a reliable safety tool in the palm of your hand to call for help quickly. And when Mark realized that there was no one-stop shop for any form of emergency, be it medical, criminal, accidents, fires. If you with someone or witness anything, so being third party and you're not sure what to do, you have Mobi Claw 911 on your phone or our device where you can call for help quickly without having to think. In that time of need, you naturally go through brain mush and you go blank and you don't know what to do or what number to call or dial and tell them where you are. As Mobi Claw, we eliminate that whole frustration and we provide you with a quick access, one push of a button. We know who you are, we know where you are via your location, and it picks up your personal profile that speaks for you when you can't. So it's real time, real quick, using advanced technology. So when we get an alert, it's out to all the emergency response services immediately. There's no delay in having to call and log a emergency, stay on hold. It's one push of a button and help is already on the way. So our goal is to help save as many lives as we can across South Africa and get that right help to you quickly when you need help fast. Most certainly, and within the years of being in this industry, we've just seen how many lives we've managed to save by them having this app on the phone. And we've had a lot of people who have been wanting to join Mobi Claw, Mobi Ventures for a very long time, and they just never got around to it. They were in an emergency and they phoned us and they're like, we should have joined you guys a long time ago and we shouldn't have waited because we needed help and we didn't know who to call. And people don't realize how valuable it is to have a product like ours until something happens. So it's always good not to wait till it's too late. Life is so unpredictable and age has got nothing to do with it. It can be any person, anywhere in South Africa. Anything can happen when you least expect it, and when it does, you want to be prepared. So Mobi Claw is like an insurance, and when you need that service to help you in your time of need, you're definitely going to get that help when you need help quickly, wherever you go. So many years ago, I myself was in a serious emergency situation. I realized how vulnerable I was and was extremely shook up. I literally couldn't even talk at the time. It was extremely horrible. And, you know, you don't want anyone to go through a situation like that, but it happens. And I was very young at the time. And that's when I realized my passion and wanting to help save lives and try and make a small difference that I possibly could within South Africa. And from that situation that happened to me, I've been in the emergency organization for about 2 decades now. And 9 years of those 2 decades, I've been with Mobi Ventures and I've helped grow the company from strength to strength. And it's been an amazing journey, and it's all about teamwork. You know, everyone puts together their skills, their brains, and we work together to try help the company grow to where we want it to be in the future. So throughout my life, I've also, from a woman's perspective, I've realized how vulnerable and how insecure women are. And from a bigger picture, when you're out in the big world and you leave school and you got to leave home and you're leaving your parents, you realize that, it's a lot. So who and what has inspired me along my journey? There's so many people that have been in my life that's helped inspire me to who I am today, starting off with my family and helping me grow into the person I am today, preparing me and making sure that I understand that hard work, dedication, passion, and commitment can really get you far in today's world. And as a young woman on my own and having to leave school, having to leave home, you're very vulnerable and you don't know what to do or where you want to go and who you want to become, which is why when I had that emergency situation, I just fell into that line of wanting to help people and be the person that I can try to help as many people as I can anywhere in South Africa. And I was very, very fortunate to have been able to get that opportunity to work with emergency services on the ground and then also behind scenes. So it's been extremely rewarding. And when you can help save a life, it's amazing. So one of my most accomplished achievements is being able to help grow Mobi Ventures into a life-saving emergency organization than what it is today. And along the way, it's been incredible to also be able to build a team and lead a team to be able to follow through with that same passion and purpose to help save lives. The other achievement that I'm extremely grateful for is surrounding myself with amazing people I trust, and family and friends, as well as my husband, who have all seriously made my life and the work that I do worthwhile. So the challenges that we faced within Mobi Claw when we first started 9 years ago, there's been quite a few challenges. The biggest one is to get people out there to trust you, to trust your brand, to make them believe that your brand is the one to back and use should they ever need emergency help throughout South Africa. So one of our biggest challenge has been to be able to create that trusting platform throughout South Africa. And there's many different apps out there that people can look at and go have insight to what they do. And you've got so many different apps to choose from. The challenging part is to educate our clients and future clients that doing your homework and your research and making sure you have the right company who's going to get you the response that they promise. They're going to do what they say they're going to do in all aspects, go over and above to help you, be there for you if you need help anywhere in South Africa. We have built our own app to not just customize our needs for our clients, but our needs as well, so we can actually put extra notes into our system. So if we need to help and go over and above, we can. We've also have our own control room where we've got dedicated and trained control room operators who know who to call, what to do. They've got all the experience on the ground and then behind the scenes in the control room, so we can help all people out there as quickly as possible. Another vital challenge that we've experienced with Mobi Claw is explaining to all our existing clients how important it is to do your monthly tests on your apps and your devices should you have one. That's extremely important to do, so you know, should you ever be in a situation, you're 100% confident that your product that you've got works and there's not going to be any delays of any sorts with Mobi Claw when you need help quickly. So the advice I can give to young women out there is to trust yourself and believe in yourself. You have a voice, and I for sure have a loud one, that I do know. And don't wait for permission. For women out there, you need to keep learning and growing your knowledge so you can be the best woman you can of today's environments. Face your fears head on. Growth often is not able to grow if you hide behind your fear. So please don't wait until it's too late. Go out there, no matter how scared you are to do it. If you don't succeed the first time, try again, because the more times you try, you will eventually succeed. So never give up. And for young women out there, surround yourself with people who will uplift you on a daily basis, people who will help you grow and be positive. So you don't want to be around people who are going to bring you down. You want to be around people who are going to lift you up. So for young women out there, know your worth. dream big, live big, and never settle for less. So my goals for the future is growth, impact, and legacy. The legacy that I leave behind will mean so much more to me than the money I have in my bank account. So being able to make a small difference and leaving a legacy behind is one of my biggest goals that I have for my future, and to keep growing as a individual and a woman, as well as within the company, to grow the company from strength to strength, from an international and national perspective, wherever we go. So to really achieve and dream high, dream big, and no dream is too big to be able to achieve and accomplish in your life someday. What I do to find balance in my life, it's an ongoing journey and an ongoing challenge, especially in the fast-paced industry that we're in. And I make sure that I prioritize self-care. I make sure that I have boundaries, I have mindfulness, and create a balance between work and family. I love spending time with family and friends and doing outdoor activities. It really does get me rebooted and charge my battery, if I should say. And those outdoor activities, from hiking, running, cycling, and every now and then when I feel like I need to recoup at home, I'll have a day at home just to recoup. But within our industry and with the work that I do, I personally don't find work. It's more of a passion and something that I love doing so much that I cannot wait for the next day to see what the next day has in store for us, because every day we help save a life, and that is, for one thing, so rewarding for me.